Ooh, I just went outside to the mail and I'm pretty excited. Got a seed catalog. I'm a dork. And
since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
new case and lens. Let's see what we got.
So
All right, so I picked up my new iPhone X, and I really wanted to try shooting with this phone. But one of the problems I had with my old phone was that when I'm using the back camera, which I'm doing now, I don't really know what's in frame or what's not. So I picked up this moment lens, and you have to have a special case for it. You can kind of see the it's got like a special connector there, so you pop it on and then you slide and twist the lens on, and it kind of locks in place and it gives you like a wide angle. So let's see what that looks like. So this is the phone with the case and the lens on it. As you can see, it's a much wider shot. Hopefully I can use the nicer back camera now, and I don't have to worry about, I'd be driving the car and be accidentally pointing a little too high and you see like my forehead and I'd have to throw the video away. It was annoying. Hopefully this is better. For the curious, thought I'd talk a little bit more about the chickens. We got them in February. We had a shed. Goodness, it's so wet out here. I have to do something about that.
let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Yeah, so we converted the shed into a coop and a run, and then when we moved, we had to take all that down. We built this thing. You can see I've got hardware cloth right here, and we found Piper pulling on it, so I've got some boards around it as well. I'm gonna put a few more when it warms back up. But I've got like a white roof here on it. It's a polycarb. I need to prop it so that it kind of goes off on each side. You can hear them, they're hungry. Getting ready to feed them. I'm gonna take that all the way and try to collect the water out of the gutter, or put gutters up and collect water out of the gutters and put it into a barrel. So I want to get them taken care of because I'm leaving for the weekend. You can see the rest of the coop here behind me. We put some windows in for airing it out when it's warm, and then I've got them all covered right now. And then we've got over here, let's see if I can get a good shot of it. I've got a big trap door or side door that I can open up, and you can kind of see inside there, so I can clean it out because they poop a lot. No eggs. We put in these nice nest boxes here on the side. My father-in-law helped me build this, Jerry, and they don't use them. It's kind of annoying. So someone asked me, I just posted my last video, someone asked me, like, what, is that just chicken wire? I still have some food, actually. Is that just chicken wire on your fence? That's actually just normal fence mesh over there that the fencing guy suggested, because when you have a split rail and we have dogs, obviously most of our dogs would be short enough to get under this bottom rail. Maybe River could crawl under it if she wanted to. So they put this mesh down and they like staple it on. You can kind of see a staple right here. And then they put stakes down in the ground that they're like 10-inch long staples that holds them in place. Anyway, gonna give them food and water. I am going out of town this weekend, and the girls will be here, but we're supposed to get a terrible snowstorm here in a couple hours. So just want to get this chore taken care of before I go. I'll tell you more about where I'm going in a minute. You see, someone came in to lay an egg while I was working on the coop and the run. So I'm sure we'll have an egg here in a few minutes. This is gonna be a little dangerous what we're attempting here, but it is raining out right now, but the temperature is dropping fast. It's 34 degrees. The snow's supposed to start around 3 or 4 o'clock. It's supposed to be higher winds, and it's gonna turn the water into ice. So we're hoping to get out of town. We've got to drive about an hour and a half into Indiana. We're hoping to get out of town before any of that really hits, and make it down to the cabin. And there's gonna be, I think there's supposed to be about 8 people at the cabin. Guys, we're gonna be playing board games all weekend, just hanging out and having a good time. I don't honestly think I've ever done anything like this before, board games or not. I was just talking to Wendy about it. Like, I don't think I've ever been away from the family on a non-business trip, like away from the family overnight on a non-business trip or vacation, but usually with the family. Like, I don't think I've ever been on a solo vacation or anything either, so it'll be new. Yeah, anyway, I gotta run to the store, pick up a few items, get back. In true Cincinnati fashion, everyone thinks Snowmageddon's coming, so mainly it's just gonna be bonkers here at Kroger. See that water? That is crazy. That creek is way up. That was a close call.
We're still goodbye. But as long.
So we got here and it turns out the water's off. But the water turn on valve is down in that water and it's getting cold. So we tried the hose siphon, that was terrible, and we both have a terrible taste in our mouth now from that water. Probably disease in there. Now we've resorted to a Gatorade bottle. Moment of truth. Will the water work? Hey, we did it! Look at all those games. Wow. We got a lot of board gaming to do. Need a hand? You got it? Vlogging again. Hi, Ben. Hey. Smell it outside now.
Oh, that's plenty, dude. Yeah, you guys have been here before, right? Yeah. Have you been inside, Josh?
As you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Alright, so far we played Splendor, Maze Magic and Pedante. I'm gonna say, Splendor, maybe a little slow, not a lot of table talk going on at all, just kind of like building up. To me, it felt like a, not team solitaire, but like a community solitaire, and we're pulling cards from the middle. Maze Magic was interesting and also hard. It's like if you ever play the game Space Team, but you can't say anything. So instead of shouting all the time, you just can't say a word. Very interesting. Pendante, poker, but different and fun. I like them. Might pick some of them up.
She was a model student, practicing constantly until she excelled at fighting, shooting, strategy, and tactics.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Got a good night's sleep. Then this morning we got up, made some breakfast, we played some Zombicide. That was a fun game. I enjoyed that. We played Scythe last night as the last game. I'm not sure I'm as big of a fan. It was fun, but it was also long and just, I don't know. It was interesting. I would play it again. So, anyway, got my running gear on now, so gonna go outside, maybe do some tubing, some running. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we got the gator with the chain, and we've got the tube, and we've got a slight hill. So we're gonna try to use those to get a little more speed. See how it works. Best idea all weekend. Nice. Yeah, he got better speed, better distance. Sweet. That worked. Flat tire. Oh crap. Whew.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we really kind of got into it.
Does it play like Zombicide? Is it similar?
Very,
or-
very similar. Yeah.
And the fire is slowly dying.
Go bottom up. Red 1, blue 2. 1, 2. Yellow 3. Orange 4.
Gone.
Gone. 5 black. Give it to J-Bo.
This is the little first player marker.
Okay. Do I keep that or do I put it on my
You keep it just in front of you. We'll pass. So after the first stage, it'll pass to
left?
Finn, and then yep.
Okay, so
One
choose
action.
my action.
Yep. So you don't have any people on the board, so you can't march and you can't pillage. So it's basically either invade, upgrade, or quest.
Okay.
So invade, put someone on the board, play an upgrade card, or play a quest card.
You get the necromance me. You took the brunt of the bones fall, and
So the necrotic anchor that coated that was in the flask. So you now have advantage on all saving throws against harmful effects.
Can't get under. It's like right there.
Oh, just got like his arm.
Yeah.
Or his leg.
Yeah.
Oh, little guy.
I have no idea what to do with it.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, the sanest thing to do is since it's a sticky trap, right?
it's not a sticky trap.
No, it's a mouse
think it's
trap.
a
Mouse
snap
trap.
Ah, that sucks. You know, the kind thing to do would be to like take it outside and bash it on the head with a rock.
Oh shit!
Did he get out?
He did.
Where'd he go?
In a hole.
Yeah.
One blue. Here's the good news.
Yeah. Yep.
In shadow mode, defender gets -1
Shield.
shield.
Sweet.
And dual wielding, I get a BAM, but I don't think the BAM does anything right now. It does not.
No.
Oh, actually, I already
Is
get
that-
so they get -2 shields.
Is that a special skill? Like you're always in shadow, or
No, just my first attack.
okay?
Alright, so we played Massive Darkness. I find that one interesting. I like it a little better in Zombicide. It's the same company that made it, so I don't know. Just seems more interesting, but it seems longer. What do we played the other one like 2 hours? This one feels like we played longer.
Yeah, I mean we're all.
I mean, we do have 6 players, so
It's like half. I mean we're not halfway through.
yeah,
Right?
yeah, we're just about halfway, and I feel like we've taken about the same amount of time, so this is a longer game. See ya.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yep. See you, Chris.
See you, Josh. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having. It was fun. Time to go home. It feels good to be home. You just get that sense of, I don't know, for me it's like peace, like where I'm supposed to be. I know how everything operates. You know, it's just kind of like that equalizer. It was a lot of fun, I will say that. Like, found a lot of board games I want to buy. I think that my family will enjoy them, so I'm excited about that. But not having water this morning was a bit of an issue, so I am definitely looking forward to hopping in the shower. I'm gonna go pick up Brayden. He wants to come back like half a day early, so I'm gonna go grab him. Wendy and the girls are at volleyball games, so they'll be home soon, and it'll be nice to see everyone. So I'm excited. Maybe this is where we end it for the day. I don't know. We'll see. What are we doing now, Penny?
Watching my favorite TV show, Psych.
Psych.